Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy DT3, man, and I'm back at you with another video, man. New media, notification gang. God's War. What it is, man. Look, I just got done finished watching the Shady Slim video. And usually I don't do this, you know what I'm saying? Especially while I'm driving. That's why it's hard to me to do my God Squad shit at the same time while driving. But I just had to do a video. Shout out Shady Slim. You know, he's an NBBC candidate, non-biased boxing guy. You know what I'm saying? I respect his gangster. Feel free to subscribe to his channel and hit that bell icon so you can be notified every time he hits you with some hot shit. But he said some shit that made a lot of sense to me, and I have to piggyback on this, man. Errol, why the fuck you calling out fucking Timothy Bradley, bro? Timothy Bradley don't even fight no more. Timothy Bradley ain't fought since Jesus was a pup. But yet still you calling out Tim Bradley because he called you out for ducking Terrence Crawford. You talking about everybody else. You talking about old ass 41-year-old Manny Pacquiao. Who the only reason why you want to fight Manny is because he old and you already know you got the potential to beat him. But you ain't talking about nobody that's really finna give you a problem. You fighting Sean Porter because you believe it's an easy fight. Yet you telling everybody, oh, you know, it's gonna be a tough fight, blah, 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 blah. But yet and still you telling other fighters that it's the easy road. And then you calling out Manny Pacquiao, who's 41 years old, and everybody know if you want you want big money, you get a Manny Pacquiao fight. You get a Pacquiao fight, that's big money. So you only want to fight Manny Pacquiao because for one, you already believe that you have all the tools necessary that you need to beat him. And he passed his prime, so you banking on that. But you're not calling out people that's your age, like what my boy Shady Slim said. You're not calling out fighters that's your age. You ain't calling out Terrence Crawford. You ain't calling out nobody that's really gonna challenge you, my nigga. You on some bitch shit. You calling out old dudes and retire. Who you gonna call out next, Teddy Ellis? Cause Teddy talks shit about you too. But you gonna call him out too? Like for real, you constantly calling out these old dudes, but you ain't trying to fight the best out there. Granted, Manny Pacquiao is one of the best fighters out there, but Manny is past his prime. We ain't talking about young Manny that fought Marquez 3 times. You know, we ain't talking about that Manny. We talking about an old 41-year-old Manny, bro. And it looks like basically what Shady Slim said is that Errol Spence just like bullying people. He like picking on people. He ain't no boogeyman. He a bully. That's bully shit. You not fighting nobody your size. You ain't trying to fight nobody your size. You ain't even trying to fight nobody that's actually really fighting. Because you too busy talking about Timothy Bradley. Well, Timothy Bradley ain't the only motherfucker out here saying you ducking Terrence Crawford. So you going to be calling out a lot of motherfuckers that ain't even fighters. But yet and still, there's a guy who's a fighter in your weight class, in your division, that got a belt that want to fight you. But you ain't saying shit about him. You and that bitch ass nigga Al Heyman, y'all ducking all the real smoke. Y'all on some coward shit, bro. Anytime you gotta wait till somebody has some form of a deficiency in their game to fight them, you a bitch. The Al Heyman motto is a bitch motto. Oh, we not gonna fight Terrence at his best. We gonna fight Terrence when he lose a step. Or we gonna fight Terrence when he probably too old to you know, really be up in there. We gonna get him out of there. That's some bitch shit. And y'all type of motherfuckers that do that shit and swear up and down, we beat Terrence Crawford, so we great. Yeah, you beat Terrence Crawford way past his prime, way past when he really was at his best. You didn't fight him at his best. You fought him when he was a shell of himself. That's the type of shit that PBC fighters do. That's the type of shit Al Heyman do. Just like the shit with Ruiz. Now all of a sudden, Ruiz calls Eddie Hearn to get this opportunity to fight Anthony Joshua. Tells Eddie Hearn how much of an honor it is to get this fight, right? And then when he gets the fight, now all of a sudden he wants to start speaking Al Heyman. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't this about a bitch? Now all of a sudden you want to speak Al Heyman. Now, hold on. Before I get about this, tell y'all something. This shit going on with Al Heyman, this Al Heyman rule and all that bullshit, bro, is for the birds, bro. Because all what's going on right, I'm gonna tell you right now what's gonna happen, bro. Andy Ruiz is finna try every fucking avenue he possibly can based on what Al Heyman tells him to get out of the fight with Anthony Joshua, because they don't want to risk the belts going back to the UK. So what they finna try to do is make it to where the fight is so hard to make, or where they could get out of it even in the court case or whatever, to where they could buy some shit out and let Deontay Wilder fight Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz take a dive or actually get his ass beat. And then now Deontay Wilder's the one face, one name, bronze bomber, all that bullshit. It ain't real, bro. This some WWE shit now, bro. This ain't real boxing where fighters fight and let the chips fall where they may the best man win. Now, Al Heyman, you turn your fighters into bitches. Your fighters are bitches, and the excuse that they making for your punk ass, your punk old ass, is that, oh, he getting his fighters paid, but you got them looking like bitches. Straight bitches. Errol Spence should be fighting Terrence Crawford, whether I'm a fan of this dude or not. That's what should be happening. I got more respect for Kovalev than fucking Errol Spence, because Kovalev ain't got to fight Ant. He could have said, Ant ain't fought nobody. Anthony Yard ain't did nothing yet. He got to do more. Ant Yard got to win a world title before I fight him. You didn't hear Kovalev saying no shit like that? He could have. He could have. Nah. He ain't say no shit like that. He took the fight. Do I think Kovalev gonna win? Fuck no. I'm going with my boy Ant all day, every day. Lions in the count. All day, every day. But the shit that Errol is on, bro, you all on social media talking shit about motherfuckers, bro. The person that's really talking shit about you, calling your name out, you ain't saying shit about him. You talking about motherfuckers that's calling you out for the real shit, for the shit that you actually are really doing. You really are ducking Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford been calling you out since before he won a belt. He was calling you out before he fought at the welterweight division. He was calling you out when he was undisputed. So, all y'all Errol Spence fans that always want to say somebody hating on Spence, somebody hating on... Ain't nobody hating on Spence. Has Spence said anything about fighting Terrence Crawford? Terrence Crawford is WBO champion, and hasn't it been stated that PBC and Al Heyman is trying to boycott the WBO for what? Why? What did the WBO do to you? Because everybody that holds a WBO belt or has the potential to have a WBO belt is a threat to all these Al Heyman fighters. Period, point blank. These dudes are not fighting for the legacy. They just fighting because they want to pick up a check. That's it. So if I have a choice between fighting Terrence Crawford, which I'm still gonna get paid handsomely for, I'm still gonna make some meal tickets off that fight. That's not like I'm finna not get nothing. You feel me? I got hella bread just off of fighting Mikey Garcia, and Mikey Garcia wasn't a champion in my weight class. So what the fuck you think I'm gonna get by fighting a fighter that's in my weight class that is a champion that everybody want to see me fight? I'm finna get guap. Right? Right. But Errol not trying to fight that dude. Errol rather fight Manny Pacquiao because he's like, okay, I'd rather fight Manny because I know I could beat Manny. And I'm gonna get paid hella money for that. And I'm gonna get hella recognition because I beat Manny Pacquiao. Who gives a fuck about Terrence Crawford? Even though he do got a belt. And I'll fight Manny, beat Manny. I'll fight Keith Thurman, no longer a world champion. Just say I fought Keith Thurman, beat him, get him out the way. Then I'll move up and completely, utterly duck Terrence Crawford and make some old bullshit, bitch-made ass reason why I'm not fighting Terrence, because he trying to fight somebody like a Canelo or some shit, so they gonna hype that up, say, well, Terrence ain't no Canelo type shit. Like, dude, if you don't want to fight him, bro, just say you don't want to fight him. Shit, Sean Porter had more balls to say that shit in an interview. He said he wasn't trying to fight him like that. Why the fuck you just can't keep it real, bro, and just say, bro, I'm not trying to fight Terrence? But you gonna say, I'm not ducking him, but you ain't finna fight him. I bet you any amount of money, Errol Spence will be a unified champion. He will not be an undisputed champion. I promise you. He'll be unified. He will unify some belts. He will not be undisputed. I promise you. You know why? Because he got to go through Terrence Crawford to be undisputed. And until he decides, or until Al Heyman, because these niggas ain't their own boss, until Al Heyman give these dudes permission, because he y'all daddy, y'all need to ask daddy for permission to fight these niggas. So until daddy give y'all permission to fight these dudes, y'all ain't finna fight nobody. Y'all gotta go ask your daddy first. And I don't want to hear it's money. The money got something to do with it, because you niggas get paid regardless. Regardless. I have never heard Anthony Joshua say anything about him not getting enough money. I heard Ruiz say that shit. I've heard Wilder say that shit. If y'all supposed to be the baddest men on the planet, y'all supposed to be the boogeymans in the top tier of the division, why the fuck y'all ain't getting top tier money to where it don't matter? As long as y'all fighting, y'all know y'all getting paid. How y'all gonna hate on Joshua when he getting paid more money than these niggas? He ain't even a champ no more. He's still getting fucking, what, 8-figure paydays? He ain't even a champ. How many opponents that Wilder has fought, Errol Spence has fought, that are actually getting 8-figure paydays by themselves before they fight them and after? How many? How many of their opponents? Not people that they talking about fight. They actual opponents. I'm talking about Wilder and Errol Spence that they have fought that get 8-figure paydays by themselves on their own. Nobody. But all y'all motherfuckers want to hype these dudes up. And I'm not saying that Errol Spence ain't a good boxer. I'm not saying Errol Spence can't fight. I ain't saying that. What I'm telling you is he ducking real competition. Errol's scared to lose. Everybody say that he ain't scared to lose. He's scared to no. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Anytime you do shit like what Wilder did with Dillian White, that's a nigga that's scared to lose. Because there's no way in 7 hells you have to go through all that just to blackball Dillian White. Just to find out that he passed the shit anyway, and more than likely he finna get his mandatory back reinstated to him anyway. So y'all went through all that to blackball Dillian White because you don't want to fight him? If that ain't a bitch move, I don't know what the fuck to call it. Real talk. Because a lot of these dudes is doing bitch moves. Fighters fight, bro. That's why I go on record and saying it, and I say it again, and I'll say it 1,000 times. The only PBC fighters that I respect are Gary Russell Jr. and Adrian motherfucking Broner. Because at least Adrian Broner will fight anybody. Adrian Broner will fight whoever. Hate him, love him, whatever the fuck. That motherfucker is a fighter, he fight. Period. Gary Russell Jr., he won't all the smoke. Guess who's preventing him from fighting the top tier dudes? Al Heyman. And Gary Russell is saying, I want to fight these dudes. Al Heyman ain't letting them fight. Al Heyman basically told this nigga, if you ain't happy with what you're doing, retire. But I'm not fighting the best, bro. I'm fighting tomato cans, bro. I don't want to fight tomato cans. I want to fight the best. And you gonna tell me to retire? So you won't allow me to test my skill set? You won't allow me to see how good I really can be in this game? And you gonna tell me to retire? Fuck Al Heyman, bro. Fuck that bullshit. Al Heyman, you got your fighters on some punk bitch shit. Because they not fighting. Because they not fighting the top tier opponents. They only fighting so-called top names when they lost a step or when they are a shell of themselves. That's a bitch move. Fight the best when they at their best. That's how you know you the best. So I'm not feeling this new generation shit. I am never gonna feel that shit, and I'm not finna just keep piggybacking and making videos on every little thing, because all of it is bullshit. Fighters fight. Ain't no excuses. Ain't no my promoter. Ain't no this. Ain't no I gotta talk to my advisor. Ain't none of that shit. I'm a fighter. You say you the best. I want to test myself because I believe I'm the best. Nigga, let's go. What's happening? Fuck PBC. Fuck Al Heyman. Straight up. If you like the video, like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell icon so you can be notified every time I hit y'all with some hot shit. Follow me on Instagram at DT_boom. Follow me on Twitter at DBoyWSO. Man, you already know who it is, man. And I'm piggybacking off my boy Shady Slim. Shout out Shady Slim. But it's your boy, DT3, New Media, Notification Gang. God swore. That's what it is, man. One.